Mommy, that's lovely. Can't see. Can't see. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Great, you'd like to climb up with that.
Well, let's hear something. You wanted to say something. What happened? Huh?
what he said. It was great. It was wacky, out of sight. Yeah, it was fun. It was great. Excellent. We stayed and we had a good time. It's not even over. I know. Big base number 1.
Hey, sit down so we can get all of you together.
Everybody tighten up.
Hi, Panther Valley. Hi.
I'll get a nice close-up of all you guys.
Here's your money back. Make sure I get that on video. Don't need it. And I'm not forgetting it. It's Keely. I think my brother has a small collection at home.
Okay, there's only 4 more left in the gift shop, so we'll have to go in the lineup then.
They're all here. Yeah. Hi. How are you? I think it's a oh. All right, I'm taking this agreement now. Done.
Let's go.
Drop the middle of the right and we're going to make a circle. Here over on the other side. James will be here in the house.
Right now you are seated in the balcony overlooking our House of Representatives chamber. Our House of Representatives is the biggest room in our Capitol building. In the House of Representatives in our state, we have 203 members. Those who are Democrats will sit on the left side. Those who are Republicans sit on the right. Our person presiding, our person who is in charge of the House of Representatives, is the Speaker of the House. The rest of the members elect the Speaker. He sits at the center desk in the front of the room, the one with the tallest chair behind it. Right now, our Speaker is Caleb Roy Irvis from Pittsburgh. Now, in our House of Representatives, the members vote electronically. Each member has a small black box on the desk. It says a green and red button on it. The green button is pushed to vote yes. The red button is pushed to vote no. The way that members vote is then shown automatically on the two panels that you see in the center of both walls. These panels replace two sets of curtains. There are two in the center of the wall to the right, two in the center of the wall to the left as well. These look like closed curtains right now because they are not lit. Right now these panels are not lit because the House of Representatives is not in session. And they come into names appear on the panels in bright lights, and when they vote, the green or red light goes on next to their name. This green or red light shows if they have voted yes or no. The votes are then added or tallied up at the tops of these boards in the walls, and because of that, we call these the tallying boards. Now, beneath these, you see there is marble that goes all the way around the bottom of the House of Representatives. This marble at the bottom of the room is very special. Our House of Representatives is the only room in the Western Hemisphere with this type of marble in it. This was given to us by a group of monks in the Pyrenees Mountains in southern France. After the monks gave us only enough marble to finish our House of Representatives, they closed the mines and they have never been reopened. The paintings that you see in the House of Representatives are all by Edwin Austin Abbey. A very large painting in the center of the room in the front is entitled Apotheoses. This is a portrayal of famous people in Pennsylvania's history. The man in the very center of this painting with a red cloak over his knees is William Penn. To the left of the Apotheoses, you see a separate, smaller painting. This shows us William Penn's treaty with the Indians. This treaty was never signed and never broken. To the right side of Apotheoses is shown the first reading of our Declaration of Independence. That took place at Independence Hall of Philadelphia. The large chandeliers that you see in our House of Representatives weigh 4 tons each. These have about 289 light bulbs apiece. The small chandeliers weigh almost 2 tons each. These lights are bronze cast and they're covered with an 18-karat gold paint. These circular stained glass windows along both sides of the House chamber at the top are by the same artist who did the stained glass windows in our Senate chamber, William Van Ingen. Again, the windows are to show us different ideas and jobs common in Pennsylvania as to the windows that you viewed in the Senate. But something that's much closer to you is the glass that extends across the front of our visitor's balcony. This is protective or shatterproof glass, and we installed it here about 15 years ago in order to protect our representatives when they meet down below us. During that period, there were security problems in Washington, D.C., and some of the other state legislatures did have some security problems. So because of these things, we felt it was a good precautionary measure to put the glass in the balcony area. The small indentations or holes that you see in the glass are what we call pressure points. The manufacturers of the glass installed them because they told us that when you have shatterproof glass of this great length, you do need those pressure points to give it more strength and resiliency. Now at this point, this is going to conclude tour.
chair. How's that?
Miss Tina, can you take a picture?
Okay, next.
Wait.
Oh, you want to take these?
Yeah, I gotta take one each one.
I'll be now.
Put this in here.
I'll take one. Yeah, I don't need that. Do you have to use the flash? I'll take a picture. Okay.
You ready?
Now, you can transfer all those letters. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Keep here when you go.
I gotta put my bag somewhere.
Flash ready?
Yeah. We're here running. These are the governor.
You only have 7 more to go.
It's all right.
Brian, if you're over the governor, where did you start?
Go ahead. Sit up under there. Enjoy it.
Tina gets to the air.
Wait a minute.
Here, leave it open.
Okay.
Next.
Who's next? Come on.
Anybody? Everybody?
Yeah, we have to get everybody. Wait, can't stand front though, because I can't get the picture.
No, Kristen R.
So you can always say I sat in the chair. So how was your tour?
Can't stand there, no.
Can't
Okay.
stand. Sarah wants a picture. Let me go. Thanks.
Was everybody up there? Okay.
Yellow butt.
You relax. You don't have to be only a chair like anything else.
I got this one, yeah, I have to be over now.
Wait for
Okay.
Tina.
I wish you had that kind of chair in school.
Yeah.
I like that though, yeah. Rolling around.
You go to sleep and you lean back. You gotta watch though when you lean back, you don't go too far back. Let it on the floor.
Tina, what'd you do to this? You have to advance it.
No, I did it.
And then I will stop by school and get the fees too. I got a
Can you
small
give us a job?
Oh, all
You asking for
right.
one too? I'm gonna get you an application before you leave there. You don't want to work down here. It's too far away from home. Everybody will miss you at home. Oh, they will.
I'll work down here. My dad told me to try to get a job down here.
All right.
So you don't
Okay.
have to go through all of this. Okay, now here's the two little girls from Immaculate Heart of Gerard. I'll get to replace some along the line. You want to put a boiler in? That's another one about putting a sloper in someplace. See if somebody has problems with the teaching application. Here's what was this one on? This is on Nature Conservancy and Wetlands. And then there's a little college in this one. This one is a guy lost his job down here. He's looking for another one. This one here deals with drug and alcohol for medical assistance people. And like I said, we go through just about everything on the team. This is what I get drafted up in legislative references. That's where the people who write the bills come up. And we put this in, and it has to go into the Senate, then to a committee. And this one went to Environmental Resources Committee. And you see my name's first. That's because I'm the prime sponsor. The next one was Senator Fisher. He's chairman of the Environmental Resources Committee. And these are all the other senators who support the idea that's here. Take that through. It goes through the Senate, to our committee, onto our floor, through the procedures, then from there over to the House. The House has to do the same thing with it because they have their committee structure. Then it goes to the governor. In this case, that was Governor Thornburg who signed that back in, what was our date on that? That's about 3 years ago. It was a session of '83. Okay, so it's even 5 years ago. I've been here that long, I didn't realize. Okay, but that's one of the bills. And Champ is my district administrator. This is a fellow by the name of Arts from Tremont, and this was about underground burning. They wanted to do out in the western end of Schuylkill County. And then these are some of the other people involved, the coal people, because it dealt with coal and underground burning. I think that one over there, I guess, is a farming bill we put in. There's another one that's a social bill over there. I've had, I guess in the first 4 years, I had about 13 bills that passed and came along. This time, it's not as many, but I had a different party in the House and saw the other move your bills as fast. Okay. I got 2 biggies coming up if I get through. Well, I got one on distressed municipalities that came through. I got 2 other ones sitting right now, one will do for detoxification for alcohol and drug abuse for people on medical assistance. That means that they can't right now pay to go to get treated if they have an alcohol problem or a drug problem. If we put this in, we can help a heck of a lot of people and hopefully get them off of welfare and get them back onto the positive side. That's in the House right now. It's stuck. So what I'm going to do is take the House bill over here, and this gets a little mixed up, so don't worry about it. And I'll take my bill and amend it in to the House bill. Then when it goes back to the House, it just goes, and all they do is vote on it before it goes to the governor or not. The other bill I have is on accessibility, so that people in wheelchairs, handicapped people can, on wheelchairs and crutches, and blind and hard of hearing, can go into buildings that they're made accessible for them to live in, or that the buildings are made accessible, they can go in and out. How many of you, before you go to a wedding, have to call up and find out if it's on the first floor or the second floor? Because if it's on the second floor, it's a friend, and it's not accessible, you can't get there, okay? And that's just part of the things they have to do. So we're trying to make the whole Commonwealth, that'll be part of the vocational rehabilitation. Those 2 come through, those will be 2 biggies that I can say this time. I'll be very happy I have. So. Everything go all right?
Fine. What do you say, Senator Rhoades?
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down. Congratulations again. And I'll get back to you when I get the things.
I'm
I'll
glad
get them to
we
you.
saw you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
take
will
those.
be in touch.
It's like 4:30.
Yeah, he'll get home about 6.
You know, he's worried about the baseball game. Hardly, so we missed a baseball game.
I did that a few times when we dropped the kids out from Monday early for the summer school program.